I wanted to be a journalist because I finished an English degree and realised you can do absolutely nothing with an English degree on its own. So I went to work for the Sunday Life back in Northern Ireland, and they said that they couldn't give me a job unless I had an NCTJ. So whenever I did a bit of rummaging about, I found News Associates, and it came across as the best centre in the UK, which is obviously the place I wanted to go to.
Basically, I've always had a lot of fun talking to a lot of other people, and I got to a point in my life where I wanted to pursue something a bit more professional, and I thought, what could I do to marry my professional aims and my joy for speaking to people? And I thought journalism would be completely perfect for me because I'm driven by the story, driven by talking to people on a day-to-day basis.
I chose to study here because I hadn't been to uni, and this looked like a better route into journalism over going to uni, which saved me a lot of money. Firstly, and because it looked like a lot of people come from uni to go to here, then to get into journalism, I'd rather just skip that, come here, and then it looks like you probably get a job afterwards, and it's a really good course, run by a lot of good people, and you learn so much.
Shorthand at News Associates is very intensive. We have 2 or more hours every single day. It's the hardest part of the course, but when you've finished it, you'll be really happy that you've achieved 100 words a minute.
Shorthand module scared me a lot. The first day was terrifying, but it's definitely one of those things, if you put the hours in, it pays off. So a good 1-2 hours a night for the first couple of months and you will reap the awards. There's
Lots of people here that can help you in your shorthand, so never be afraid to ask for help after the shorthand lessons, because News Associates is one big family and we all help each other and we all want you to do your best, especially in the shorthand exam.
Reporting was great. I think you start from basics. Obviously none of us have, well, I mean, some people I think had some experience. I had none at all, so I came here with kind of no expectations, but from week 1 they're getting you out doing things. You do kind of little tasks where they send you out to find stories, and kind of before you know it, you can actually do what you need to do to become a journalist.
The reporting module was fantastic. It's incredibly well taught, and it's taught with a lot of effort, I think would be the only way to put it. The staff really care, and they love what they're doing, so I thoroughly enjoyed reporting.
Sports beat have been fantastic. Every time I put my hand up and wanted to do something, they've always been there and given me the chance to impress and show what I can do, because in sports journalism it's so hard to get a break, and when you do get that break you've got to grasp it.
My highlight for working with Sports Beat was, without a doubt, I think our course had about 8 months to go before the Olympics when we started, and getting to cover Olympic sports was amazing. I think I did handball, which was my first time seeing handball, which was awesome, and table tennis as well, which everyone's played and stuff, but to watch it professionally was quite interesting.
The course has been probably the toughest 20 weeks of my life, but it's also been the most enjoyable and the most brilliant 20 weeks of my life, because not only are the tutors probably second to none to anywhere in the country, but you feel part of something. You know that when you're coming here you're going to get treated with the best service, the best education, and you know that you're going to be with a bunch of people who are chasing the same dream, and they're all going to be on the same page as you.
Your best mates will become everyone else on the course as well. You'll just stick with them. So yeah, other than them, you have no social life. But yeah, just your mates on the course.
Yeah, the workload is a bit of a shock at the start, but once you get used to it, then you're fine.
I would say to a trainee who's about to start the course, it's about attitude. A wise person said to me at the start of this course that, you know, to some extent, we don't care if you can't write, we can teach you, we can make that better. It doesn't matter if you don't have the attitude. Work hard, you've got one shot at it, you're doing it at like one of the top rated places in the country. The people who are teaching you really care about you. So just give it all you've got. I mean, I think for me personally, it was doing journalism was a bit of a leap of faith, but I'm so glad I did it. And with that kind of stuff, you've got to throw yourself in, and it's all about attitude. Work hard, make your mark, and I truly believe that will get you far.
I would say be courageous. You don't often realise how confident you can be when placed in the right situation. I would say that really go for it, because although it can be daunting, it's really important that you throw yourself into journalism, because that's the only way you really learn. There's no point learning from a textbook, because it's not the same as learning practically. And I think News Associates is really excellent at, you know, showing the practical side of journalism and really throwing in at the deep end in preparation for a job, hopefully at the end of it. Enjoy it while you can. It goes very quickly. You need to knuckle down. News Associates will own you for a good few months, but you just need to knuckle down, have a good time with your friends there, make sure you get your shorthand done, practice shorthand, do it on the train every day, and just make sure you make the absolute most out of your experience, because it's going to be the best.